What's happening, guys? It's your boy Cookin here with another video of Barca content, and today I'll be talking about the game that we'll be having tonight. It's a La Liga game. We'll be playing Real Sociedad at Real Sociedad's home at Anoeta. But before that, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon because you don't want to miss that Barca content, do you? So let's get to it. So it's a massive game tonight. The mood behind going to this game is like really sad, to be honest, all around. The fan base looks kind of divided looking at how our past performances were in the last week. Like, you can see the past two games. I remember when Xavi had come in, everyone was like, come on, we can win the Champions League, we can win the La Liga, he's the one, he's this, he's that, okay, yeah, and Xavi ball and everything like that. But once the Barca started losing, okay, that's just past two games, everyone's like Xavi out and all that bullshit. Like, I don't understand why the hell will you why the hell will you just change your stance like that? Xavi has come for a long term project. Everyone has to keep that in mind because Xavi has come in for a long term, and then this is not going to be for a short term at all. There will be losses, it's not that you're going to be inevitable for forever. Losses will be there, draws will be there. It's just that you have to keep your team intact and keep the mentality straight. That's it. And this is what we want, and we are seeing also from Xavi what he's doing to all his players. Like right now, if all these people are saying all this, like seriously, right now all this is happening is only because of players having fatigue, and they're tired and this and that and all. First we saw the depletion, like suddenly during the Eintracht Frankfurt game or Levante game itself, they've been just like going slow and slow and slow like that, and because of all that, everyone was like, what the hell is happening? It's all because of fatigue, tiredness. That's all, because all these players have been getting the starting 11 and only playing for matches and matches. Okay, and even you see Ferran Torres also. Ferran Torres, since he came from Manchester City, he's come from injury when he was in City at the end before he joined Barca. He just recovered from injury. He played back to back games. He started for us till now. Ferran Torres has been playing. Now he's still playing. It's just that I feel he's kind of tired. That's why he's not playing that well. Then there are other players also, like Pedri got injured. Then Araujo had this accumulation of yellow cards. That's why he couldn't play the previous game. Dani Alves had some issues with his leg. Then PK had some injury problem. So all this is there, and lobbying, putting in Longley and other players in like Mingueza and all. They were kind of like broke a little bit, because it is not how Xavi's intact team was with all those Araujo, PK and Busquets, this, that and all that. So once Pedri and all these players had gone, they are injured, that's when all this had started. But now I feel Ansu Fati also is going to come back. I think for the Rayo Vallecano game, for sure he's going to be back. That is a guarantee. Against the Rayo Vallecano game, he's going to be back. But the other players it's because of the injury and fatigue and all that. See, everything doesn't happen overnight. It takes time for a manager to like rebuild a team and rebuild a squad that is actually broken. So that's why Xavi is getting like new transfer targets like for the next summer and all. It seems in the summer they might even get more than 6. I think not more than 6, maybe 6 more players. Okay, to reinforce the squad. So what Xavi is doing is really commendable, according to me. Okay, but now if you come to Real Sociedad, the game that we are going to be having tonight. See, Real Sociedad is actually a really good team, to be honest. A very, very good team. Like they have been having also a very good run of games in their like past 5 games. Like they had played Sevilla, they had played Betis, Elche, Espanyol. In the past 5 games, they have got 3 wins and 2 draws. That's actually a very good run of games that they have been having. And if you look at the squad that Real Sociedad has been having, if you look at the Real Sociedad squad that they'll be having, I think, see right now, David Silva won't be playing because he got suspended in the previous game. He had got a red card, so he won't be playing the Barca game today. Then Barentes here is like a good midfielder for Real Sociedad. Plus, Monreal is not going to play. Plus, Mikel Oyarzabal is not going to play. Mikel Oyarzabal is injured, and he's a really, really good winger. He plays for Spain also, the national team, and he's really good. So having him not in the squad is going to be an advantage for us. But they still have, they have players like Alexander Isak. They have Adnan Januzaj. Then they have Christian Porto. They have Mikel Merino, who's like a very good midfielder for their squad. So yeah, like right now, if you look at the Sociedad squad, they normally play the 4-4-2 formation. They have a 4-4-2 squad, or you can say 4-4-2 or 4-1-2-1-2. So they have Ramiro as the goalkeeper. Then they have the left back as Rico. Then Lee Normand is the centre back who scored for them in the previous game. He's also pretty good. He's like a very progressive defender. Then they have Zubeldia. Then they have Zaldua. Then they have Adnan Januzaj. Man, Adnan Januzaj. Then Mikel Merino, Zubimendi, and Christian Porto. This four attackers and midfielders mix, man, they are like, we have to like defend well now. So we'll see. Then in the up front they have like Sorloth, who has been scoring goals for them, and Alexander Isak. No, who doesn't know Alexander Isak? This guy has been linked to Arsenal. He has been linked to so many other teams. And we also wanted him last season, but we couldn't get him because of the price tag that Sociedad wants us to pay him. It was not possible. So Alexander Isak will be really a threat for us. On the other hand, if you look at our squad, or you look at Barca's squad, we normally play with a 4-3-3 formation. So we'll have Ter Stegen in the goal, and then we'll have Jordi Alba as the left back. See, Jordi Alba, I'll tell you one thing. Jordi Alba has been so consistent for us, even though he's he's in his 30s. We don't have a backup for a left back also. We have Alejandro Balde, but we won't play him now because he's not fit for the team that much. But we are still looking for a like a left back option in the summer. So we have to see, because we need a rotational player at least, or we need the substitute for Jordi Alba, because he cannot play almost all the games in the season. Like every season, all games he can't play. He's a human being, not a machine. So yeah, then we have Gerard Piqué, who is back from injury. He got his green light signal, so he's back. He's in the squad. Then we have Ronald Araujo, who's playing this match. Luckily, because of the accumulation of yellow cards, he couldn't play the previous match. Then we'll be playing Dani Alves. Dani Alves, the thing is, we didn't play Dani Alves before. Xavi didn't play because of some technical issues. Then for the midfield, for me, I feel it'll be Busquets, Frankie de Jong, and for me, to be honest, I want them to play a little more, not defensive, like a mix of defensive offensive, because Busquets will be there at the back to pull them, and then I want Nico and Frankie de Jong to push a little front, so you can say that. So Nico and Frankie de Jong. Then at my up front will be Aubameyang, Dembele, and for the left, at this time I feel Ferran Torres should come as a sub because he gave him a little rest. So I want Gavi to be playing on the left wing, because Gavi also, when he's the winger, we saw him how he played like before. He's really good, like in under wings also. So he's really fast, and he'll be a threat. So this is what my formation will be like for the game against Real Sociedad today. See, the thing is, for me, whoever starts and whoever plays for this team today, all of them have to step up, and they have to give their all, because you are playing for Barca, you're not playing for a small club. You are playing for a giant club right now. So all the players have to play this game like a final, like we have been playing in the previous games, like a final, but we lost 2 of them in the previous one. Until the end, we have to keep winning. Otherwise, I don't know what's going to happen. We are going to lose La Liga anyways. We're not going to win the title this time. It's impossible because of Real Madrid, how they've been winning. Yesterday's game also, they won against Osasuna. Even though Benzema missed 2 penalties yesterday, still they somehow scored 3 goals. Somehow. And Levante got 1 goal and they couldn't do it. But now I feel Real Madrid is just going to take the title, man. It's over. It's not going to be in our hands. Even though we win all the matches now, coming up matches, it's impossible to win now. So Real Sociedad is going to be a really tough nut to crack, in my opinion. Really, really tough it's going to be. It depending on how we are going to play this time, with the mentality and intensity that we're going to come. I want to see that again under Xavi, like the high pressure, high intensity, like how he started his winning streak. I want to see that. So my prediction coming into this game, I feel, is going to be you can see a very tight draw. You can call it maybe 2-2. I feel maybe it could be 2-2, or it could be a Real Sociedad win also. You cannot say anything, because depending on how we've been playing, and if this time we come with a different mentality and different style of playing, then probably we could win this game. Yeah, I think we could even lose this game. Otherwise, if we're playing in the past 3 games how we've been playing, no, I don't think we're going to win this game. But yeah, we have to win this game somehow. Otherwise, it's going to be a draw. That's all. So yeah, guys, this was my review for the Barca game today that we're going to be having. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because you don't want to miss that Barca content. I know you don't want to miss that Barca. I know. So until then, see you next time. Adios.